back to the EB again. This time we're doing paint, more particularly rust. Now on these EBs and a lot of old school cars like that, under the seals here tend to rust out and you can easily get holes that just grow and grow. Unfortunately this car has a small hole, but more than that, you can just see the yellowing of the rust, looks foul. On this quarter here, it had a really bad problem of rust. We fixed that and now we're going to paint match it to make it look clean and smooth. Again, this is a budget build, keep that in mind, everything we do is on a budget, but we're just going to clean it up and make it look a lot better. Even if it's not a grade A finish, close enough is good enough. So as you can see clear lines. This was completely rusted as I'll show now, but it's really fixed up nicely to the point where it's not totally noticeable. It's not dead straight and it's a bit wavy, but for what it is, it looks a shit ton better. Hopefully it sticks. All we're doing is paint matching here to make it all look smoother. So we do that by sanding it down and then painting over it. Along with that, we're gonna go underneath the car here and fix up any spots we can see with body filler and then paint over it. This is the part I'm talking about. As we can see, we have holes and just yellowing which can turn into holes. And you know, it's best to tackle these while you can. Even though I'm not registering this car in a hurry, the longer it sits, the worse it's going to get. So we're going to smash it out right now. First step is to tape around the area to avoid getting any overspray because spray paint goes absolutely everywhere. Next, you want to start sanding the affected area and the areas around it to make sure all the rust is completely gone. After you finish sanding, that's when it comes to bog time. The bog you use can be any type. We're just using a filler for this and we're going to go around the entire panel with a really light amount to make sure it's all smooth and nothing comes back up. On the hole, you just fill it up as best you can and bog around it as well, so it's all even for when it comes time to paint. After you've completed the filler on all the holes and area you want to fill in, it's then time to sand it down again to make sure it's all smooth and even for when it comes time to painting. Paint will bring out literally any defect you possibly make, and do it properly and just smash it out in one go and just take your time. When spray painting, the best thing you can do is multiple layers. So you want to do one soft light coat, let it dry, followed by at least one more soft light coat as well, covering the entire area. When you do use spray paint, you don't want to apply the paint as if you're using a paintbrush and do one heavy coat. That's the point of the layers. It makes it more consistent and reduces the chance of having runs, which completely destroys the look of the paint. Alright, so we're at that part where we're doing the seal. It's dark outside. My $18 paint is getting empty. And the bog hole's over there, so we're going to leave that, but we're going to just respray all the orange shit. Now that we've fixed the rust holes and the rust spots along the quarter panel, it's time to respray over everything so it doesn't come back. This might look extremely rough for now, but I do plan on doing a video completing all the paint and fixing every little rust spot, even little surface rust. So for now, this is just a quick preventative measure to make sure it doesn't get worse until I do that video. This guy's just agreed to respray his car for 9k. Woo! How exciting! That just went in. How exciting! You're respraying your car. Alright, so we've resprayed it. $18 that cost, and a bit of leftover sandpaper and all that. Now, we haven't matched it and sandpapered over the job we've done to match it into the rest of the bodywork, but that's super easy, just sand over it. I'm going to do that off camera another time I come here because it's clearly dark and I'm not going to be able to see the best results. But main thing is, we got the results we wanted. I'm going to go over the entire car, all its paint imperfections in another video, and really do it properly and get rid of all the rust and really get the painting properly. And I'll go around the entire car and get those grey side skirts all matching well.